All right. One of you be ready for Manglacha. Come on. Namo Arhantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Airiyanam. Namo Vachayanam. Namo Nove Savasahunam. Arihanta Siddha Suri Upadhyaya Sadhu Sarva अर्थ के प्रकाशी मांगलिक उपकारी है तिनको स्वरूप जान रागते भई जो भक्ति काय को नवाई के स्तुति को उचारी है धन्य धन्य तुम ही से काज सब आज भय कर जोरी बारंबार वंदना हमारी है मंगल कल्याण सुख ऐसो हम चाहत है हो मेरी ऐसी दशा जैसी तुम धारी है हो मेरी ऐसी दशा जैसी तुम धारी है. Can anyone tell me the meaning of the last line? हो मेरी ऐसी दशा? Anyone?
Could you say it again?
हो मेरी ऐसी दशा जैसी तुम धारी है.
I want to be in like the same like place like as you are, like to the God.
Yes, I want to become just like what you are. I want Vande Tadguna Labdhi. That's another phrase. I want to become just like you. Sorry, what's this? Give me 1 second, guys. Not sure what's happened. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go on, carry on with our learning. Is 5 a.m. IST okay for y'all, or y'all want it 15 minutes later? Because I would.
No, what's that for EST?
I really don't know. So what time did you join today?
That's for that, is that from India?
Sorry.
Could we have
It's
it like
PM
5 or 10 minutes late? Because we eat dinner and it stretches a little long.
I totally understand. Yeah. All right. Yes, Arhan, bolo beta.
Is it AM or PM?
So what time did you join today? What's
That's for that, is that from India?
Arhan,
Could we have it like 5 or 10 minutes late? Because we eat dinner and it stretches a little long.
This is mucking up today. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, you can talk now, Arhan.
Is it AM or PM?
For me, it is AM, but for you, it is PM. You know what? I'll tell you something really funny now. We are working across 3 different time zones, which makes things crazy sometimes. Okay. And the reason it makes things crazy is because I used to follow the IST time zone, and guess what happened on Sunday? Just like y'all changed time, Australia has also stopped its daylight saving because we have autumn now. So today I had totally forgotten that my time would change. Then I realized that's why it was a bit of a hurry for me. So if you want, we can have our class like 5 or 10 or 15 minutes later from what we have now. So right now we have it 5 a.m. IST, okay? Not your time, not mine. We are following the Indian time. So if you want, we can go 5:15, if that works for everyone. Come on. Not a big deal.
Could we do 5:10 IST?
All right, I'll log in at 5:10 IST and then we can take it from there. Okay, but what I would really like is everyone logs in right on time. Okay, I'm not going to play a movie every time. because every moment counts. Okay. So Arhan, what time did you join today?
So he joined at 7:30,
Okay. Will 7
and
too late? Will it be close to sleeping time for him?
no, that's fine. He can join at that time, and that's where I'm confused because he's still joining at 5 p.m. IST. So we are changing that.
No. It's 5 a.m. IST. Sorry, we are not changing that. The only reason I said is some of the kids come late, and I really like it when everyone, until today, we all used to come in at the same time. Like a minute or two late, I understand, but it'll be great if everyone comes in at the same time. This just helps to maintain discipline. So instead of 5 a.m. IST, we join at 5:10 IST. But everyone should be here.
We are fine.
You're fine. That's great. All right, let's take it forward then. Okay, I give you 10 minutes extra to have your dinner and come to class. Okay, that way you don't have to hurry. Just like, who can give me an example? Something or someone never hurries to get to work. Who can give me examples? How you and I always have to hurry up. Like, because our Australian time changed today, I had to hurry up from work and come to take your pathshala. But some things never hurry. And what is that? Anyone? Come on.
Time.
Time never hurries. Okay, why do we hurry then? What else? Come on. What else never hurries? Do you think the sun hurries? Sorry, Bolo?
Bhagwan.
Oh, yes, Bhagwan never hurries. You know what? Until and unless you and I stop hurrying up, hurry and worry is not going to take us anywhere. Okay, what else? The sun, do you think the sun hurries up? Oh, I have to rise in the morning. I have to run and reach out to everyone in the morning. Do you think the sun hurries up? No. Do you think the buds hurry to blossom into a beautiful flower? No. Do you think Arhan or Archa or Arham, do you think if you hurry up, you will end up becoming an adult or a teenager soon? No. So like that, no way, right? Like that, each one of us has to learn to be present and do our things very mindfully, okay, instead of hurrying up. Because always remember, hurry and worry will not take us anywhere. Okay, and there's one more phrase, hurry, curry, and worry. Does anyone know what the curry means? Does anyone know what the curry means? Hurry, curry, and worry will make you a type A personality. What does that mean? If you're constantly hurrying, worrying, and curry is where you have a lot of spicy food, you're going to end up sweating and being tired all the time. Okay, that's a bit of a funny one. All right, let's just start now. So did we finish Nigod last time?
Yeah, we read it 2 times already.
Oh, good. Did we do Kashai?
Yeah, I think we did.
All right. Is Swasti the only one to be in class? Did we do Mithyatva?
No.
No, we didn't. So let's revise Kashai and Mithyatva. Just give me 1 second. Wonder why my Mac is playing up tonight. Nope. That's all right. Okay, we'll stick with this one. I'm not sure if you can see this or how clearly you can see this, but I'll read it out. For some reason, I'm not able to enlarge this tonight. Anyways, so Kashai, Krodh, Man, Maya, Lobh. All of us do lots of Kashai. Krodh is anger. Man is pride. What is Maya and Lobh? Yes, Swasti, what's Maya and Lobh?
Ego and greediness.
Yes, ego is Man and Maya is deceit. Mayachari is to deceive someone, to cheat someone.
Pride and ego.
Yes. And greed.
Yeah.
Well, we all
Greed.
are, isn't it? And
pride or ego for the
yes. Now, mainly Mithyatva is the reason why all the things in this universe, we either like them or we dislike them. We're always in a love-hate relationships, not just with people, but also with things. Okay? And there's only one thing which, if we follow, we will have a balanced relationship or an equal relationship. What is that thing? Instead of this love-hate relationship, like, dislike. Okay, what is that one thing if we follow? There's nothing else that will make us equanimous. Yes, Neve. Bolo, Neve?
Uh, is it what's it called? Well, faith and
Yes, you're very close. Yes, Yashvi.
Wait. So, the question was like, what's the one thing that could lead us to equanimity?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
one?
So, following the right path and belief in what?
Yeah, you're right. It starts with a T.
Triyanjkati?
Nope. Why would we follow Tiryanjagati? Come on, what else?
Tirthankar.
Okay, Tirthankar हमें क्या बताते हैं? Very good. Ta-da! Okay, I'm breaking it into two. The second half is Gyan. Come on. Come on, Swasti. Come on, Jia. Arhan.
Samyak Gyan.
It starts with a T. The Gyan part is right. Samyak Gyan को और क्या कहेंगे? Starts with a T. It's only a two. There you
Tattva
go.
Gyan.
Tattva Gyan. Tattva Gyan के बल से ही. Excellent, Neve. Only with the power of Tattva Gyan can our mithyatva change to dash. बोलो.
Samyak.
Samyaktva. Very, very nice. हाँ बोलो, Swasti.
So, I was just gonna say that my dad said that an elephant is the only animal that could get rid of its mithyatva.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? Okay. If that was so, which other animal do we know which got rid of its mithyatva? We all know it. Come on. Mahavir Bhagwan.
Lion.
When he was a lion. And well, elephant is right because which Tirthankar got Samyak Darshan when he was an elephant? Anyone knows that? Come on, 23rd Tirthankar. 23वें कौन है? Yes, Parshvanath. Not sure why this is playing.
I don't know the Tirthankar, but I've heard a story with an elephant.
Sorry, you've heard a story of an elephant, right? And have you all heard that song Dhammak Dhammak Aata Hathi? Sukhe patte khata hathi, Samyak darshan pata hathi. Have you all heard that song?
No.
It's a very nice song. If I find it, Muni ke darshan karta hathi. So jab Parshvanath ka jeev hathi ki paryay mein tha. So Yashvi, definitely your dad is right. But apart from elephant, remember there was the lion, okay? And Mahavir Bhagwan's jeev in one of the past lives when he was a lion, and there were two Muni Rajas, okay? They were walking through the air. Now, do we know there's certain Muni Rajas who have this superpower to fly through the air? They don't have to walk. Okay, it's called Charan Riddhi. Where, how cool would that be? They could just fly through the air. And those two Muni Rajas were flying through the air and they saw this lion. And with of the Gyan, they could figure out that ये तो बहुत भव्य जीव है, ये तो जल्दी तीर्थंकर बनेगा. That lion, he had just killed a deer for a prey because he was very hungry. And he was about to eat the meat. When the two Muni Rajas told him, okay, तू तो भगवान स्वरूपी है, तुम तो भगवान बनने वाले हो. And they gave him upadesh. And guess what happened? He started crying. He almost still had blood in his mouth. He started crying because he realized his mistake. And then he stopped eating any meat. Forget meat. He stopped eating anything and everything. And he just died with samadhi maran. तो उनको सम्यक दर्शन हो गया था. Okay, Yashvi? So we have, and there can be many other, हाँ बोलो, Neil?
Would snakes be an example with like Chandra Kaushik, like the snake from like the story with
Well,
Mahavir?
Chanda Kaushik, the snake, when he came to bite Mahavir, his venom turned into milk, isn't it? When he tried to bite Mahavir. So he would have realized, but I'm not sure if he got Samyak Darshan that time.
Okay.
All right. Though उनके परिणाम बहुत अच्छे हो गए. His fierce thoughts turned into very kind and compassionate ones. Another example, Yashvi, would be the vulture, जिसका नाम in Ramayan, there was this vulture, जिसका नाम था, not getting the name on, Jatayu Pakshi. Okay, Jatayu Pakshi, and he used to worship Ram and Sita. And one day when someone came to take Sita, when Ravan actually came to take Sita, he tried to save her, but he couldn't. And then he was killed. But even when he was, when a bow and arrow was shot over him, उसने बहुत शांत भाव किए थे. Okay, so that is another example that many animals, in fact, all animals have the power to get Samyak Darshan, just like you and me, isn't it? But we've heard only a few of them. I'll give you another example. Let me see all of y'all. Another big example is, there is this big sea. There's this massive sea called Swayambhu Raman Samudra. Okay, and it's one of the biggest seas. And in that sea, there is it's called a Mahamatsya. It's like a crocodile or the biggest fish. I think Mahamatsya would be the crocodile only, or a very big fish. It's bigger than many whales together. And it opens its mouth wide. That is also Samyak Drishti, okay? And it opens its mouth wide, and millions of tiny fish come and pass by through the mouth. And there's this very tiny, teeny weeny fish called Tandul Matsya. It's like smaller than a speck of rice. And the Tandul Matsya feels, how crazy is this Mahamatsya here? If I was so lucky, I would have eaten all the million fish. I would have just closed my mouth and gulped them down. But that Tandul Matsya, he doesn't have the power to eat even a single one. Okay, he's so tiny. But uski greed, uske kashay itne zyada the, which take him to Nark. And this Samyak Drishti Mahamatsya, who's got the widest jaw, he is not bothered to eat a single fish. Millions are just coming and passing by through his mouth. So there's many other examples, Yashvi. Maybe your dad was trying to tell you about a special elephant, okay? Through that song, Dhammak Dhammak Aata Hathi. Okay, let's go forward. But he was right, that elephants to Samyak Drishti ho sakte hai. And that elephant, Parshvanath ka Jeev, when he got Tattva Gyan from Muni Raj. Now you'd probably be wondering, did Mahavir, when he was a lion, or the Parshvanath Jeev, when he was an elephant, how did they understand Muni Raj's language? Okay, they might have not understood the language, but they understood the crux of what the Muni Raj was saying.
I have a question.
Ha, bolo.
I've heard that Narki Jeev can also get Samyak Gyan. Is it true?
Sorry, you've heard Narki Jeev?
Can also get Samyak Darshan?
Yes, of course. You know what? I have to tell you this, okay? See, it's a bit hard to get Samyak Darshan in Swarga because there's so much luxury there that you almost get lost within your five senses. Okay? Just like when we have the best of everything, you cannot think about हम लोग भगवान को याद क्यों करेंगे? Only when we have difficulties. Most of us, when there's exams, we go in, Namukar mantra bolenge. Other times we tend to forget. Just like that in Swarg, itni sata hoti hai. There's so much happiness there that no time to think about Tattva Gyan or Dev Shastra Guru. But in Narak, when times are difficult, when tough times persist, that's when you think and you reflect and you reach out to someone who can possibly give you happiness. So narko mein Samyak Darshan ki bahut chances hai because there's so much pain and agony. Okay, Archa? Yes, Yashvi?
I just wanted to share that I thought it was a little funny, but Narki Chiefs have Abdi Gyan, so they can get whoever they're fighting, they can know their next move, and the person that they're fighting against also knows the next move of them. So that's why it's like really crazy.
Right. And you know what? Narki Jeevon ki kashay itni zyada hoti hai. They've got these hyper kashayas.
Revenge.
Sorry?
For revenge?
For revenge, for krodh. There's so much anger that when you're angry all the time, okay, do you think you can have thoughts of compassion and samyak darshan? No way. But only when you feel so tired and you, even with anger, at one point, you're so down that you feel, I'm not getting anywhere. And when all the narkis are coming to hit you and trying to kill you all the time, and you're suffering pain and yet not dying, every narki wants to die and get out of that narak. And then sometime they would have probably heard it from their past bhavs. Or do you know what? Until third narak, like 1, narak 2, and narak 3, the Devgati Devs can go to Narki Jeev and tell them about Tattva Gyan and remind them, you know what, we both were friends in the last bhav. And tell them about Tattva Gyan. And don't worry, you'll be here only for a few years, but stay in your soul, and then nothing can harm you. तो ऐसे देव गति के देव भी help करते हैं एक दूसरों को. So like that, Lakshman is in Narak right now, okay? And Sita is in Devlok, and she goes to the third Narak where Lakshman is, and she tells him Tattva Gyan. So how lucky is he? So whatever we do, all our karmas, whatever we think, whatever we do in this birth really matters. Whatever we learn at school, whatever degrees we have, whether you become a doctor or an astronaut or a scholar, whatever you do, how long will that be with you? Only until we die, isn't it? Okay, all your money, all the millions that you earn will be with you only until death. But this is the Tattva Gyan, the sanskar which your parents are giving you. Whatever you're learning through your mandirji, through Pathshala, that is going to stay with you for not just this bhav, not the next birth, but for births together until we all go to dash.
To moksha.
To moksha.
Moksha.
That's the thing that is going to help all of us. All right, let's take it forward. So did I answer your question, Yashvi?
Yeah.
About the elephant? Let's move forward now. So we've done too many kashayas all these lives. No more kashayas, no space for kashayas. And only Tattva Gyan can save us from our kashaya. Because only with the power of Tattva Gyan will we know that whatever we are doing, all our kashayas will give us a fruit. There's nothing right or wrong, no rights or wrong. The only thing is it comes with a consequence. And those consequences are going to be karmas. Okay? Now let's go to the next chapter, which is Mithyatva. Wonderful chapter. Because we all are very rich in the big M.
Mithya.
The monster of Mithyatva. Okay? And until and unless we know that the monster of Mithyatva is so dangerous, we can never defeat it. So, ulti manyata ko Mithyatva kehte hain. Like sharir ko atma manna, sharir mein apnapan karna. For example, I'm too short, I'm too dark, I'm too thin. All that is Mithyatva. Kyunki main kya nahi hu?
I'm not my body.
Yes, I'm not my body, I'm not my mind, I'm not my bad thoughts. What if right now I just think, oh, I'm not as beautiful as this one, or oh, I don't have a beautiful glasses like Arham has. I really love your glasses. Okay, so constant attachment and detachment. I like this, I don't like this. It's because of the big M. All right. However, if I call Neve as Arham, do you think it's Mithyatva? If instead of Yashvi, I call Jia as Yashvi, or I call Swasti as Yashvi, is that also Mithyatva?
Wouldn't calling names be Mithyatva itself?
Give me an example, like calling you as
like if my friend if someone were to call me Yashvi, wouldn't that be Mithyatva? Because I'm just my Atma and not.
Well, very good question. However, okay, we are all Atmas. However, aren't we with the body right now? Wouldn't it be crazy if Samyak had to call everyone and he would say Atma, Atma, Atma? Kaun aage aata? Hai na? Because we have a body right now, so we learn this thing called Vyavahar. Vyavahar is just because we have a body, you have to name it. Okay, otherwise, imagine if everyone was called Atma, how would your dad or mom fill the form for your school? Ek Atma, dusre Atma ka form bhar raha hai. Like parents' name Atma, kids' name Atma, mama's name Atma. Wouldn't that be crazy? So because we have a body right now, and because although the soul and the body are separate, you can't separate them right now. All sansaris have them together. That's why we have these names, okay? But what is important is, although we have these names, I am not Pallavi, I am my pure soul. This is not to tell anyone. Now you don't go and ending up in school saying, I'm not Yashvi, I'm a pure soul. We don't, that's only for us to decipher, for us to perceive. Okay? Just like I am a pure soul, even the person you hate or you dislike or you don't get along with, seeing that person as a pure soul, that is really samyaktva. Okay? Just like I am pure, only when I perceive myself as purest soul will I perceive everyone in this world, whether it's an ant or whether it's an elephant or a dinosaur, as a pure soul. So calling an apple or an orange is not going to be mithyatva, because mithyatva is about ulti manyata, about jeev and ajeev, about what's most important. Like there's 7 tattvas, 2 most important tattvas, jeev and ajeev. So jeev ko ajeev manna, ajeev ko jeev manna. That is mithyatva. Okay. Now there's 2 types of mithyattvas. One is agruhit and the other is gruhit. I'll try to simplify this. What does agruhit mean? That mithyatva which has been carrying along from all my past births. Okay. Just like I am my body. I am my house. These are my parents. So whether you are an animal or humans, we all like to eat. So we all have this ahar. Okay, you want to eat, then we are all afraid. Bhay, methun, we all are attached, and parigraha is greed. We all have these 4 sangyas. Okay, so that is agruhit mithyatva, that which comes along for many births together. And now let's go to the next one, which is really important. That is gruhit mithyatva. Okay. So gruhit mithyatva means whatever wrong beliefs that I've picked in this bhav, in manushya gati. Now remember, only manushya gati jeeves have this gruhit mithyatva. And that too, it's that mithyatva which is related to or with respect to, see how there's Sache Dev Shastra Guru and there's Kudev, Ku Shastra and Ku Guru. For example, let me try to simplify this. What if you all are going to Mandir ji, okay, and we all know कि हमारे महावीर भगवान हमें कुछ नहीं देते. Is that right? Mahavir Bhagwan is not capable of giving anything to any one of us. But I'm really hungry. Imagine I'm a very poor person. Imagine you have this temple in say New York, okay, and I'm a very hungry person. I'm also Jain, but maybe I'm homeless, and I'm looking for some food. And Yashvi goes, well, Mahavir Bhagwan to kuch nahi dete. But there was someone else there. There was another temple, and they said, suppose it was this Bhagwan XYZ, okay? Jo tum mango wo Bhagwan dete hai. So instead of going to Mahavir Bhagwan, I go to that other Bhagwan. And really, whatever I asked for, I got so much food in the temple there. And guess what? I also got a lot of money. So I started believing, yehi Sache Dev hai. All right? So, जो कुदेव थे, उनको मैंने सच्चे देव माना. So, did you understand the difference between Sache Dev and Kudev? Okay? So, whoever's fulfilling my wishes.
I want to tell something.
Bolo beta.
The Monday we go to is actually in New York, and that's actually called JCA, and there's actually food after puja is done.
All right. I was just playing an imaginary what if game, okay? So this was just for example. I had no idea you were in New York, okay? Anyways, or maybe you could flip the example to Australia, because we have a mandir, but we don't have food there. We have to carry our own food, okay?
No,
Anyway.
we have food.
Sorry, Archa.
We usually just get food after like Parchala or like some function.
Right, that's what we do here. Yeah. All right, let's go forward now. So that was an example of Kudev. Or what if, see how Mahavir, have you ever gone to our mandir and any of the 24 Tirthankars, Jinki bhi pratima ho, have you seen him with a gun or with a sword or with any defense things? Anything to kill or defend someone? They don't need anything. So jinke paas astra Astra is something to hit someone. Vastra is clothes, and Shastra, okay, something to protect yourself or to kill someone. Our Bhagwans don't have any of those. And what if I see this Bhagwan who's got this bow and arrow? Okay, just like in Australia, the Aboriginals use these bow and arrows or these boomerangs in the olden days. Yes, Jia, bolo beta.
Is someone like that? Then they're not the.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
If you see someone with a bow and arrow, then they aren't a Bhagwan.
Did I say someone has a bow and arrow? Is that what you're saying? जो सच्चे देव होते हैं, they don't have any of these things. Bow and arrow or a gun or a spear. Do not have these. Okay? All right. So that was about Kudev, Ku Shastra, and Ku Guru. Now, what is a Ku Guru? Someone. Arhan, can you mute beta? Arhan, mute kar lo beta. Ku Guru is someone who will tell you that he is taking you on the right path, but it's actually not right. What if I tell you, what if someone tells me, if I kill this jeev, if I sacrifice this jeev, mujhe bahut punya milega. And do you know what? There's many, many people in this world who sacrifice animals for punya. Yes, Avika. Bolo beta.
I heard a story where someone told someone that if they sacrifice a hen, they'll get lots, like if they sacrifice a hen, then they'll get lots of punya for the from the leaves.
Yes. And you know what? When I used to live in India, many, many years back, this was like 25 years back, and when I was a child, we had this place where there was a bazaar for pigs, okay? Pigs used to be sold and people used to sacrifice them. There was this market where pigs used to be sold. And there was some Kalu Devi, there was a temple on top of a hill where they used to be sacrificed. All that is Grohit Mithyatva. Do you think any form of hinsa will get you any punya? No, no, no. Yes, Yashvi, bolo beta.
Sort of like Avika, I had a story, like, I heard a story about two people. One who thought to offer, like, not to offer rice, but like rice, like to like rice chirana jo puja mein karte hain. So he did that, and the other person thought he should sacrifice a goat and to give it, and they both went to the king, and an old lady told the king to lie and say that the right path was to kill the goat, and
I heard this story too.
so like that's why there's so many religions on killing animals, so you can get punya.
And you know what?
Yeah.
The Buddhist and the Jain religion.
I remember the rest of the story.
You do? That's really good.
Me
Maybe we can have
too.
some storytelling time. The Buddhist and the Jain religions, they came as a sort of reforms against these sacrificial practices because a lot of animals were killed. And that's when Jainism was really famous, and because Jains used to follow ahimsa. Ahimsa, not just in actions, but in words and deeds as well, words and thoughts as well. Okay, let's go forward now. So mithyatva is the biggest part. Okay, so we saw two types of mithyatwas. One was agruhit. Agruhit is that which carries on for many births, and gruhit is that which I've learned wrong and learned new in this human birth, and wrong and new with respect to Kudev, Kushastra, and Kuguru. Okay, now mithyatva is the biggest pap, because of which we do all the other massive paps. Ghor pap karte hain. Okay, or mithyatva or kashay, jad, the root of the tree of mithyatva, of all the pap is mithyatva. Okay, without getting rid of mithyatva, we will never ever get rid of all our pains. संसार के दुखों से छूटना ही संभव नहीं है. Okay, and how will we get rid of mithyatva? Can anyone tell me? We are all here in Pathshala. We've been doing Pathshala for like what? 6 months, 7 months? Why? कौन बताएगा? बोलो सम्यक.
Wait, I wasn't raising my hand for the
All
question.
right. Yes, Jia, Yashvi,
Maybe a whole year.
a little here.
So we take martial law so we can get closer to the path of going up to mox.
Yes. What else? What else? Yashvi?
We sorry, I had an answer. I just can you tell me the question again?
So why are we coming to Pathshala?
So we could engross in our soul and like learn more about Jainism so we can follow the right path of
Yes.
going to Mars.
Beautiful. And I've got something very exciting for all of you. Okay. Now, this is because I haven't heard from the winners of the contest yet about their gift. Okay. Two special people. And that's all right. I've got something else on the card now. Okay. So don't worry at all. See, just like Mahavir Bhagwan was born 2662 years back. Okay. All right. So he's not here now, yet his teachings are there with us. Okay. जैसे उन्होंने समव शरण में सिखाया था, जो path दिखाया था, we still have that path. And we should be very grateful for all our teachers, all the acharyas, all the gandhars who've carried forward this path. तो इसको कहते हैं जिन शासन प्रभावना. Shasan is the rule. We all are living under Mahavir Bhagwan Shasan. Have you all heard Shasan? वीर प्रभु का मंगल शासन जग में नित
Is
जय.
Shasan a kingdom or something?
Yes, Shasan actually means kingdom. Okay, technically Mahavir Bhagwan never. Bolo Neer?
Technically, Mahavir Bhagwan was never born.
Right. Mahavir Bhagwan was never born. Balak Mahavir was
Balak.
born. Yes, yes.
Because Mahavir can never, Bhagwan can never be born.
Very nice. You all
Only
have
the kid version of them can.
champions, only the kid version of the baby. I'm so great that you are all champions. Now, I've got a challenge for each one of you. Just like we are all so grateful for our parents and grandparents, all our ancestors, all the Munirajas, all the Acharyas, all the Shruta Kevalis and the Kevalis to show us this path. And if they had not done Prabhavana, this wouldn't have reached us. Okay, I'll take another 2-3 minutes. And for the next 18,500 years, because that's only the time in fifth Kal when Jainism will still prevail. Okay? Ahimsa ka dharma rahega. In the sixth Kal, there's no, forget Jainism, there's no dharma at all because there's only going to be violence. So each one of, Jia, I'll come to you in a second. Each one of us has this responsibility to do Jin Shasan Prabhavana. So will we all take this oath? Ki hum sab aisi promise. You don't have to take it for anyone, just for yourself, okay? That I will do Jin Shasan Prabhavana in every way I can. It can be really small or big. Can we all promise ourselves? You don't have to promise me. You can promise yourself or promise your mom and dad. Just because they have been the torch bearers, they have been like the lighthouse for you all, a beacon of light in your life. Will you all also be a beacon of light? First, illuminate your own life and then spread the light out. Can we do that? Bolo, Arhan, Archa, come on, everyone. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Okay. We're going to have a series of things coming up as Jin Shasan Prabhavaks. Yes, Jia. Bolo, beta.
Before we leave, can we any direct quotes?
Yes, sure.
Mine is everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it.
Very nice. Everything has beauty. There might be something which is really ugly, you think, but we have to learn to see beauty in everything. Bahut sundar. Bahut sundar. Very nice.
Okay. Mine is nothing is impossible. The word itself says I am possible.
Very nice. For those who are thinking कि मैं भगवान नहीं बन सकता. Well, fifth Kal, it's really difficult. And you know what? We live in the United States. Too difficult to walk this path on moksha. No, it's still possible. And who knows? Do you know this? There's no place in the entire world where from people have not become Siddha Bhagwan. Do you know that? So Yashvi, Arhan, Avika, wherever you are, wherever you look up, उस जगह से ऊपर सीधे देखोगे तो अनंत सिद्ध भगवान है. सभी जगह से जीव मोक्ष का है.
Even from US?
Yes, of course, even from Australia, even from US and New Zealand and Switzerland, and you name it, सभी जगह से जीव मोक्ष का है. All right? Okay. So now
Even Finland?
even Finland, even Helsinki, yes. All right. Now something really important, because you all have 10 days of holidays, and I know you all, thank you, Neve and Gia, I know you all would have plans for holidays. You all might be traveling. But I have to admit one thing, because I get 2 days a week for all the other batches.
I'm not.
You're not. Okay. We get to play a lot of games and move further. So would you like to have a couple of extra classes? Maybe we can do only 40 minutes per class. Would you don't have to. Would you like to have a few extra classes?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2. All right. Who here would not be able to, and you can join these from wherever you are, okay? We'll have them the same time, 5 a.m. IST, okay? Now, for those who don't know IST, we are following the Indian Standard Time, okay? So we'll still stick to around 7:30 p.m., okay? Or 5:10, so that I give you 10 minutes of extra time. But my question is, anyone here who would not be interested or who prefers no Pathshala in those 10 days? Anyone here? No. Bolo Jia?
We'll be on vacations. I don't know if we can.
Sorry, 1 second. Yes, Bolo Archa?
We'll be on vacation, so I don't know if I can join.
All right. Wherever you are, you can join for at least maybe half an hour. Okay, because you'll still have your phone on you, isn't it? Okay. We need at least 10 people. Today we've got very few people. Is that because you all are celebrating Mahavir Janma Kalyanak there? Some people, is that why? You don't know. That's okay. Yes.
No
Gia?
idea.
No idea. That's all right. Yes, Gia. Bolo beta.
So for me, it might be hard because I have like classes every day.
All right.
But like 7 o'clock on Thursdays, like
7 o'clock on?
Thursdays.
All right. Should we do twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday? Do you think that would suit y'all? Or thrice?
Yeah.
Or you want thrice? I'll leave it to y'all.
Friday class, okay?
Can we just do one on Tuesdays because we have a class on Thursdays? Or maybe we could do it on Fridays.
Tuesday and Friday, should we do twice?
I can do Friday because on that I have a class.
नहीं कर सकते हैं
All
अभी नहीं
right.
सकते हैं
I think this is going to be a problem then. Because I can't do Saturday and Sundays.
I can do Friday, but it has to be like very early, like 5:30 EST.
Yeah, he can.
Okay. We'll stick to the Tuesdays, and maybe I might be able to find some teachers in the US who can match your timing. And the other reason is because we are doing a summer camp or an Easter break camp for the Indians and the Aussies and the UK kids. I thought I can make it on Friday. Okay, how many can make it? So sorry, 1 second. Tuesday and Friday would be Tuesday and your Friday would be Saturday. Well, I think I can still do it. Okay, I'll put this on the group. So Tuesday we definitely will have, okay, whatever we're doing right now. You're not getting any holidays for the Easter break. We might go slightly longer, okay? But if we can add in one more day as a Friday, that'll be great. Okay, I'll put it on the group. And if we have about 10 people who can join, 8 to 10, then we'll take it.
So I can't join on Friday because I have swimming class.
All right. Oh. Okay, we'll stick to our Tuesdays then, I think. Let's see, I'll put it on the group and we will see. Chalo, Stuti, anyone? Jo Stuti lena chahega? निज निधि निज में बता दी यह अनंत उपकार है इसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना शत बार है वंदना शत बार है जय जिनेन्द्र उत्तम क्षमा मिच्छामि दुक्कडम To everyone, don't forget Mummy Papa ke pair chuna और उत्तम क्षमा कहना.
Jai Shri Ram.